velvet shank, Melina velvetusa, found here on a dying tree. Velvet shanks do have a very slimy top, which is a great key to identifying. Velvet shanks can be found from December all the way until April. They can often be found in clumps like these ones here, and they're found on dead or dying trees. They're often found on elms. Velvet shanks have a high amount of cancer-fighting agents. There's been a lot of studies just to show how good they are for our health. They're antifungal, anti-inflammatory. In fact, in Japan and China, they use them for a lot of their medicines, and they actually call them the enoki, or an attacking mushroom. They are genetically the same, but they kind of grow them themselves. They also have vitamin B, C, D, magnesium, potassium, and are full of fibre. So as I said, it does grow on dead or dying trees like this one here. This one isn't actually completely dead just yet, but you know, it's getting there. I don't know if you can see up to the top. So it can act a little bit of a parasitic mushroom and end up killing the tree if it is nearly dead anyway. Velvet shanks are one of the few mushrooms that can withstand quite a lot of snow and frost. Most mushrooms, like the oyster mushroom for example, just falls to bits and disintegrates in frost, but these are really hard. You can eat the little mushrooms raw, and some of the big ones that are not very tasty, but your medium-sized ones are good. You can see that they are yellowy orange, and underneath they have whitey yellow gills. They've got this stalk stem on here. Take that off because it's a bit brittle, that you don't want to eat that bit. It's best to wipe off the slimy top, and then you can either eat it raw or cook it in a variety of recipes. The velvet shank can be used for all sorts of recipes. You can eat small caps raw, and you can also put them in stews, casseroles, soups. They dry out quite well, so you can powder them to add to things later on. They also do quite well if you pickle them in some vinegar, and they last quite well in oils as well, so you can save them for when they're not about, if you really enjoy the taste. Do be wary of a very similar lookalike, which is really quite deadly, and that is the funeral bell. If you look here, you will see that these have the stipe. It doesn't have any kind of skirt on, which the funeral bell does. A great way to identify mushrooms is to take a spore print. Put it on a black piece of card, put a glass over it, leave it overnight, then in the morning take it off, and you should have a brilliant spore print. Velvet shanks do have white spore prints, which is a great way to identify them.